Welcome back to another week of Fall 2024 tier list, where I go over the most recent anime for Fall 2024 and judge them based on how much I enjoyed it. First up, we just watched Tower of God yesterday, right? Let's talk about Tower of God. I feel like it's definitely one of the better episodes. I wouldn't say the last episode was mid. It was good. They're definitely trying a lot harder, but their talent is very lackluster, and you know, it kind of really misses delivering the hype that the conclusion of this arc should be doing. I'm honestly just more pissed at the character Beta because of how shitty and stupid he is. Blows my mind of his logic of going after Bomb because what? He is the person that the experiments were for, even though he was also experimented on. It's fucking stupid. Anyways, it's just good. And then here's another anime where I thought it would suffer along with Tower of God, but no. I'm actually gonna give Blue Lock grade if not peak. The most recent episode is actually so fucking hype. Shiro showed up on the floor, and Apex Studios decided to actually use a little bit more budget to animate the scenes. Things were moving. Things were actually moving. I'm not like glazing because the story is hype. The story is hype, but the most recent episode gave me even more cope of what's to come with the final 2 episodes of Blue Lock that's gonna be airing, I believe, on December 28th or some shit, right? So they're ramping up. U20 is ramping up. What Shiro did was fucking sick. Shigiri got subbed out. Reo and Hiyori showed up. Reo was honestly popping off too, copying, you know, Oliver's defensive techniques. And the freaky shit, bro. Freak Lock at its best, bro. Hiyori, Bussy, Tightness mentioned. Oliver still saying, I want to put a fucking collar on you. Shiro trying to get Itoshi Sai's number while nutting on field. It was honestly a peak episode. It was. Then let's talk about Loner Life. Loner Life is also just good. I'm really frustrated in how much time we spent dealing with random ass fucking labyrinth monsters, because like no one, honestly, like if you actually watch Loner Life for the fights, there's a lot better animes you could be watching. I watched Loner Life Isekai for, again, the character interactions, the overall direction of the story as Haruka is trying to be a loner while, you know, other factions are doing different shit and how he gets roped in. But god damn, it's just floor after floor after floor. Someone made a pretty insightful comment about how the reason of why we were stuck in the labyrinth floor so much was because they wanted us to really understand the bond formed between Haruka and Armored Reb, which is Angelica, right? And I guess, like, in order to really highlight that, they showed us so much fucking scenes of them fighting together. I guess it makes sense, but, it was good. It was good. Let's talk about Mao 2099. Probably top of good, if not great. Definitely enjoyed it more than these two. It was a fun fucking episode. And we even had a duel. I might put it on great for now. We'll see how it lands. The duel was hype. Hype as in Veltal just showing up this idiot, you know, what true magic is. And then there was the whole maid cafe shit. I'm like, where are we going with this? And yes, the blonde girl that, you know, is the, I believe she's from the Fallen Noble family, which actually has the orb. Her eye might even be the orb, who knows? But she is the bustiest maid that we order, and she showed up. Imagine that, bro. Working a part-time job at a fucking maid cafe in Akihabara. Your classmates show up and orders the bustiest titty girl, and then it's you. Must be so awkward. Next up, Do-Over Damsel we haven't caught up just yet. To give first impression of Do-Over Damsel, it's probably averaging somewhere between great and good. I think that Do-Over Damsel's pacing is so fucking fast, which the voice acting is very interesting. Sometimes they're just like on 2x mode. They're like rapping like Eminem in order to cram a lot of shitload of dialogue. The story right now with, you know, Hades and Jill with Kratos showing up, it's actually really interesting. I'm enjoying this anime a lot. I think that it's ultimately gonna be like a minimum like 7.5 out of 10, which is pretty good fucking score. But we can't really judge that because we're not caught up yet. Speaking of an anime we already caught up with, Ranma. Most recent episode, definitely great. Definitely great. Shampoo showed up. It was I thought we were going to I don't know, I thought that there was gonna be a little bit more for the ice skating duel. It kind of like ended abruptly with Ryoga just crashing out along with Ranma. And goddamn, Mikado and, you know, that stupid girl, the Baka Onna, damn, they're so fucking annoying. But the second half, Shampoo shows up. Chinese Amazon. And it's looking like, so it So you know how it's I don't even know what to call it at this point. It's a love web. Akane and Rama are supposed to love each other, but they're tsundere as fuck. We also have, you know, Kuno Senpai who loves the girl Rama, but then there's also Kuno Senpai's sister, you know, who loves boy Rama, and now we have Shampoo who loves boy Rama but hates girl Rama, right? So Shampoo showed up. She's also just, everything just has to do with, you know, I love this person and now we're gonna fight over it, huh? It's really fun though. It's very hype and it's very fun. Next up, let's talk about Arifureta. The most recent episode was overall just good, I think. But what was it? It was the conclusion of the battle against the cockroaches. Tio actually has some great moments. I think that's definitely the best that Tio has been represented other than just being used for anal fan service. I genuinely don't give a fuck too much about the Arifureta action. I care more about, again, the storytelling for this. So it's just good. We got like concept magic going in, right? Which basically means like Hajime might have a way to go back home now. So the plot's getting pretty interesting. Next up, Grieving Souls. Grieving Souls most recent episode. Probably here or here. I'll put it here probably. I'll put it here. It's this current arc, I love it a lot. I actually am really down for this current arc because of how much, you know, this fucking He-Man fucking, you know, bob cut dude shows up and he just wants to get acknowledged so much. And this time what happened? Tino kind of got fucked up for Christ's sins, right? Arnold has fucked up Tino, unfortunate, but we got to see some Tino booty cheeks. Stri and Liz are just insane as usual. What else happened? There was a duel and then Krai used this like relic which uses a magic which is so bullshit. Subjugates strong level hunters and now we're gonna make him just go through the gauntlet to reach us. What happened near the end? There was some even more funny shit near the end, wasn't it? Can't remember, but overall it was pretty funny. Next up, Spirit Chronicles. Spirit Chronicles? In terms of the action, it's pretty mid, right? But it's so funny. I don't know. I'm not gonna shit on Spirit Chronicles due to the production value because remember, it is a fan crowdfunded project. And it's honestly better than Tower of God. We're in this interesting arc where there's a siege in the city. Honestly, the nature of the siege makes me put in the great tier. I love sieges. Anytime you're like defending the gate, like ReZero for example, it's a siege on Pristella too. Like that kind of stuff I love. And we have Haruto just going around just acting so cool. The maze is just fucking, you know, glazing with Haruto just like... There's a one animation where Haruto simply just like does a spin. He zooms around. The PNG model of him just spins around. And all the girls are like, oh my god! It's just like... The shitty animation is actually so funny in those kind of examples. I'll probably put over here. Maybe even here. I don't know. I'm crazy. Lucius is popping off, right? Lucius is about to do something fucking crazy, I think. So today's episode will be very interesting. But the most recent episode, it was really fun. What do we got next? Villainous. Most recent Villainous episode was more drama, right? It was drama. Dumb bitches trying to fake stuff again. Pretty much. Will backstory. Got more truth out of the way. Probably put it here. If not here. It was entertaining. Alicia versus Liz hasn't happened just yet. But Liz is starting to realize that we can no longer be friends. I think I put it over here. It's been very spicy. I enjoy the sassy drama happening. Next, we got Talker. Talker, most recent episode. Backstory of the party that we're about to manipulate and gaslight. It's a setup episode. I'll probably put this shit here or here. Talker, I think, is about to pop off today, most likely. Right now, we have this party and there's like a good hero guy and then a dude that seems to be a little bit insecure. And I think that Noelle is about to use that against his advantage and make them start fighting against each other. It's gonna be really spicy. Like, the shit talk that's about to happen, the drama that's about to happen today's episode is gonna be really good. But the most recent episode, I think I put it on good. And we got 2 animes left. Dandadan. Of course it's gonna go to peak. Of course it's gonna go to peak. It was... I might have enjoyed Blue Lock more than Dandadan because of how hyped Blue Lock was. But Dandadan was more of like the aftermath, right? This is like the intermission phase. We just finished a really hype arc, a fight. This is the aftermath. Boxing guy shows up. This dude literally comes back home with milk, which is very rare for anime fathers. The fucking backstory is funny. The best moments for me probably was Momo and Okarin again. Them realizing that Okarin was trying to do push-ups for the sake of Momo, and Momo, you know, realizing that, oh my god, he really does like me, and you know, there is no kissing stuff going on with Ida and stuff like that. It was good. It was great. Yeah, it was. And Ida backstory, not Ida backstory, the characterization, right? Ida like not throwing Momo under the bus and deciding that, you know, fuck these superficial relationships, I care more about the close bonds close to me. It was good. And then we got the new guy showing up whose name is GG. I feel like next episode's gonna be crazy. So, you know, it was a bit of an intermission episode, but still the quality is so fucking high. And finally, I put Danmachi at the very top. I enjoyed this the most. Danmachi is crazy right now. I would have never imagined a war game about to happen. I didn't even realize that this is a 16 episode season. It's fucking crazy. Bro, I thought that we were about to end Danmachi, right? Hestia popped off. She basically used her own domain expansion. It was great. Freya got confronted. Belle, you know, is almost pretty much free. Everyone else is helping out. Ryu is out. Everything is great. Things are just fucking peak. And then, just when I thought that this is gonna be the end of Danmachi, this is the conclusion, the pop off, and I guess the season's gonna wrap up. Nope. War Game gets dropped by Freya. Freya's like, nope. I demand a trial by combat. And I'm like, oh fuck. I see. This is gonna be crazy, man. Who's gonna take Otara? Who is gonna take Otara, bro? Belle better have some crazy fucking power up, or else we're gonna need to fucking recruit Mamma Mia, bro, to help us against Otara. But this is the roster of the most recent episodes of fall 2024 animes that we're watching. I don't think there was really any animes that was necessarily mid. Maybe Loner Life could have been, but I did appreciate the climax, you know, with, you know, Angelica popping off. Tower of God's really trying to, right? They are. And everything else is very enjoyable. And I think that these three are definitely cut across the rest in terms of the enjoyment and the peak that I had. Rama might come close here, but I'm going to put this here for now. And that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys next time.